You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we have got your General Hospital promo for Friday, July 7th, 2023. There are 6 big scenes in this promo, and we have also pulled out the official GH spoilers for Friday so we can line these up for you and give you some additional information about each of them that's happening. We've got scenes with Sonny and Dante. We've got Portia and Liz, Anna and Jordan, Tracy and Brook Lynn Quartermaine, and more. Before we dig into the promo for tomorrow, and we are going to show you the promo also, so just hang tight and you'll get to see the promo if you missed it or forgot it. But first, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our General Hospital updates, news, and spoilers right here on Soap Dirt at YouTube. All right, scene 1 is Sonny Corinthos talking to his son Dante, and he says, "I called you for dinner under false pretenses." Intriguing. The second scene is Curtis Ashford talking to TJ Ashford, and he says, "I think it's time I take my own advice." The third scene is Portia Robinson talking to Liz Weber, and she says, "Is it really Violet's heart you're worried about breaking?" The fourth scene is an irate Anna talking to Jordan and saying, "Valentine should not have bothered you with that." The fifth scene is Christina talking to Alexis Davis, and she goes, "I don't know, Mom. I think I can pull this off." And then the sixth and final scene for the Friday promo is Tracy and BLQ, and her granddaughter Brook Lynn asks, "How long are you going to hold this over my head?" All right, now we're going to tie this back to the spoilers, and then we're going to show you the promo. So with Sonny to Dante, him calling him here under false pretenses, the official spoiler for this scene on Friday is that Sonny reassures Dante. So I think that spoiler ties directly back to the snippet from the spoiler video where he's reassuring him that even though he called him there under false pretenses, it's not a bad thing. What I'm wondering about is whether Sonny is going to ask Dante to be his best man at his upcoming wedding to Nina. Remember, Nina mentioned that they are in wedding planning mode on Thursday, July 6th. She said that. And Sonny needs a best man. And the question is, who would it be? I mean, he could bring in Brick, right? But he should have family. And I have to guess that Michael Corinthos is going to say a hard no to being there while he marries a person that Michael cannot stand. If Jason Morgan were alive, maybe he would stand up there for it because that would mean that he could still be with Carly. So I have a theory that it is a best man conversation they're going to have. So with Curtis talking to TJ about taking his own advice, I think that Curtis and his dad, Marshall, were giving TJ some advice on dealing with Molly's apprehension around starting a family. And I do think that Curtis is going to go home and try to work things out with his wife, much as he has encouraged TJ to work things out with his domestic partner, Molly Lansing. So the official spoiler about Curtis on Friday is actually not about TJ. It is about Sam and Curtis catching up with each other. And you may remember that Sam and her sisters and mom are headed over to the Savoy for girls' night, and that is where Curtis, TJ, and Marshall are at. So obviously, before Curtis leaves to go to see Portia, he's going to take a minute with Sam, and they have a lot in common because Sam has a child with Drew, and of course, Drew is Curtis's best friend. So I'm sure they're going to talk about how bad it sucks that he has gone off to Pentonville, and let's hope that he survives this. But you never know. Maybe his contract is up. We'll have to wait and see. All right, with Portia talking to Liz, and Liz has got to have her feelings hurt a little bit because Finn just said, "Oh, you don't have to worry about any more date nights at my house, any more romantic evenings. I've set Violet straight," which to Liz was like him saying, "I am not interested in having a romantic interlude with you. You were only there because my daughter did this." And Liz is, she's lonely. Her kids are busy, and she and Finn were sparking until she told that pregnancy lie about her necklace that screwed things up. And the official spoiler for the day is that Liz catches up with Portia. The official spoilers had a lot of catching up in them. And what I'm wondering is if Portia's going to give her a pep talk about go get your man, girl, because she's asking, are you worried about Violet's heart getting broken? Because Liz may say to her, well, I can't keep going over there because then if I don't come back and hang around as his girlfriend, Violet's going to be really upset. And maybe Portia says, or maybe you're worried about your own heart, because she is a widow. She lost Franco, who, some would argue was her soulmate. Others would argue it was Lucky. But Lucky's not around and Franco's dead. And so we got Finn, the fourth character, or fifth or sixth, one of Michael Easton's many characters. The good news is if he dies, then he'll come back. He always comes back. And then Liz can just get involved with the next guy, whatever his name is that he's come back as. All right. So the conversation with Anna and Jordan is a little cryptic. And the spoiler is that Anna is insisting on something stubbornly. So clearly Valentine had a talk with Jordan about something. And what I wonder, remember, Jordan is supposed to be taking over as interim mayor while Laura is gone. And then Jordan had talked to Marcus Taggart about stepping in and taking over her role temporarily, but they said they had to get approval of the city council or whatever. So what I'm wondering is if Jordan might be asking Anna if for some reason Taggart didn't get his approval, and that could just simply be because Rial Andrews is not on contract where Finola Hughes is. All right, the next to the last scene is Christina and Alexis, and Christina saying, I think I could pull this off. This could be about her singing karaoke or something. Then again, it could be about Christina suggesting to Molly that, hey, I can be your surrogate. Not only that, I can give you an egg. I have a whole pouch full of them and I'm not using them for anything. So maybe that's what it is, or maybe it's just something else lighthearted, but I do feel we're getting this surrogacy storyline very soon. Before we dig into this last spoiler, if you haven't, please reach down and click that subscribe button because we are going to go straight from this last spoiler and then show you the promo. And if you're enjoying this, please click us a like as well and be sure to subscribe. All right, we've got Tracy and BLQ, and you may remember on Thursday, July 6th, if you weren't watching, this is new information for you, but Brook Lynn had to ask Tracy to give her the flash drive back where she had the information on the Deceptor that she stole from the Deception offices because she told a big fat lie to Lucy and said she was trying to do a social media campaign and took the info home with her to work on it. And Lucy's really freaked out. And so BLQ came back and said, I need that back. And Sasha saw Tracy hand her back the flash drive. And then, of course, Sasha's going to see that same flash drive at the office later. But what could really save BLQ's bacon is Sasha is being drugged by Gladys and that sketchy Dr. Montague. So maybe she'll be so out of it that she seems like she's just being paranoid and no one will believe her. So the official spoiler for Friday is that Tracy doesn't want to take no for an answer. It's not clear if that's from Brook Lynn Quartermaine or maybe this is about her wanting Diane to take the case and Diane saying no and her being upset. All right, we are going to show you that General Hospital promo for Friday, July 7th, 2023. Hang on right now. Here you go.
I called you for dinner under false pretenses.
I think it's time that I take my own advice.
Is it really Violet's heart that you're worried about breaking?
Valentine should not have bothered you with that.
I don't know, Mom. I think I can pull this off.
How long are you gonna hold this over my head?